This is just a small piece of what was over there on that roof. Take a look. We are seeing insulation, part of the roof here, scattered all over this property. That dog tracked Rick's scent from the fire station here about 200 yards away over to a highway, and that is where Rick's scent disappeared. This happened just about a block away from a church. The Magnolia CME Church is right there. She tells me that she has a daily reminder of that when she opens up her front door, and then she sees this slab of what used to be a home across the street from her. The family's home is now scattered on this 5-acre property, beginning with this door here, continuing to where the home originally was, and then ending at the very back of the property where one of their bedrooms ended up. Garland police say the driver then crashed into this stop sign and plowed into 3 vehicles down there. The people who lived in building 1, which is right over there, they still cannot get their belongings. There's been so much of a turnout. You can see the hallways are full with items that are donated. The room over there is bursting at the seams. I'm going to try this one more time because I feel like that was pretty bad before with alternating. And as you can see, many of the tents are open here, and in less than an hour you can buy yourself an original, or for a little bit less money you could get a print like this one here. I have not ridden a bike in 20 years, and I've been out practicing, and I haven't crashed yet. Whoa! It's a little fast. Yeah, I would say this is wild. This is wild for sure. Definitely don't eat before you go on this. No. It's the exclusive video causing controversy in Grand Prairie, showing Councilman Mike Dalbosky allegedly assaulting a real estate broker in April. Police arrested and charged the councilman with misdemeanor assault and criminal mischief.
My response is the video that was shown does not show the events that took place before the altercation in the parking lot.
Attorney Philip Linder represents Councilman Dalbosky. This video shows Dalbosky allegedly punching 60-year-old David Calantes and breaking his cell phone. It happened outside a medical office building on Carrier Parkway, owned by the councilman, but in the process of being turned over to another owner after a default judgment.
David Calantes entered our client's private property through a back door. It was in a private office, uninvited. The female staff felt threatened, and when asked to leave, he used expletives.
He says Calantes and the 3 other men entered the building and wouldn't leave when asked.
It really shouldn't surprise me how an attorney and politician can really twist the truth tighter than a large German pretzel that you could buy at a state fair.
Calantes says Linder's allegations simply aren't true.
The people there that day were myself and another woman, not 2 men, another woman, and a male. So there's 3 people. I'd never entered his business in the back door.
So this is Mike's statement.
Linder believes Dalbosky was acting in self-defense.
Well, I've been talking with the DA. She's given me till next Friday to produce our video, our photographs, and our statement, which we're working on putting together.
What happened was not self-defense, right? Mr. Dalbosky is not law enforcement, and if he believed that there was something wrong, what's the first thing we do is we call 911 and let the police handle it.
Grand Prairie Mayor Ron Jensen sent me a statement saying, I am deeply concerned about what occurred and the discredit the council members' actions have brought the city. Mayor Jensen says he'll call for a vote on whether to censure Councilman Dalbosky at the next city council meeting here at Grand Prairie City Hall on August 5th.
I would ask them to wait for all the facts to come out, but their city council is their city council.
I'm surprised it took this long. I mean, the assault happened April 4th. Mr. Dalbosky was arrested April 10th. And they're getting around to it now almost 4 months later.
Both sides have very different hopes for the future.
I hope that the Dallas County District Attorney will fairly, and I do mean fairly and properly, prosecute this case. That will start the restoration of my faith in the legal system.
Well, we're hoping the outcome of the case either doesn't get filed or gets dismissed once it is filed. I mean, he was defending his office staff. What's not shown on the video is that this man was very threatening.
Calantes says it was the councilman who was threatening, even to his wife, who he says came with him to the property.
I cannot protect my wife from Mr. Dalbosky, and that's something I have to live with. And that's why I'm not going to give this up.
I'm still working on getting statements from all of the staff. Some of them may have cell phone video and photographs that we're working on getting.
In Grand Prairie, Dawn White, CBS News, Texas. The quiet of night abruptly ended with a deafening sound for Chris Evers and his family.
Around 3:15, we heard a very loud bang. It sounded like thunder or lightning.
The family was jolted out of their sleep and immediately knew something went horribly wrong.
The smell of the vehicle hitting the house was in the house. So it smelled like a car wreck inside the house within the first 2 minutes.
Evers stepped outside and saw car pieces in the front yard.
We could see where the wall that had once been there had been knocked through, but it didn't just hit the house and hit this room. It actually, the impact of their hit drove them through the bathroom that's between this bedroom and the master bedroom.
Part of the car crashed into his daughter's front bedroom and almost went through his mother-in-law's corner bedroom.
The entire shower is destroyed. There was a toilet and a sink right there. I'm a little emotional because my daughter took a shower in here earlier in the evening and her bag is right there.
Dallas police believe the driver lost control. Several houses up there, plowed into the ground right here, crashed through this home over here, went through the fence down there, and then ended up in the garage of a second home.
This is new for me. I mean, usually it's just one house involved, but something like this it's unusual. You don't usually get two houses.
Amazingly, people inside both homes escaped without a scratch.
When I talked to one of the neighbors who had been out in the street with his friend, he said that the vehicle was moving, he thought, like nearly 100 miles an hour.
We're in a residential neighborhood. Most of them are 25 to 30 miles an hour at best. As best as, speed is a factor. So be careful. Watch your speed.
Evers' mother-in-law, a retired teacher, owns the home.
She had a tree fall and damage her home earlier in the year, and she had to pay out of pocket to get that done.
The weekend started out happily, with Evers and his daughter celebrating his mother-in-law's birthday.
The amount of damage that's been done here is pretty catastrophic to the home. It's going to be a while before she can actually live in her home again. So that's what we're going to be focused on moving forward.
The second home hit also has major structural damage. The bricks may be shattered and a garage barely standing, but Evers feels thankful to be alive.
You go to bed at night and you think, tomorrow is guaranteed. This is proof positive it's not. And we're so grateful to be able to see the light of day and to have the time to spend with each other, because this is a wake-up call.
Dallas police say toxicology results may show more into why the driver lost control. While Evers remains grateful his family escaped the terrifying crash unharmed. In Dallas, Dawn White, CBS News, Texas.
She's your average teenager. She spends a lot of time in her room and on her phone.
What happened on December 28th, 2024 was anything but normal.
Woke up the next morning and she was gone. It's been a nightmare ever since that day.
Samantha Perez's 17-year-old daughter, Sarah Martinez, a high school junior, vanished.
She's not even reaching out to her friends that she's, hey, I'm okay. She hasn't reached out to anybody.
This home security video from outside the family's Fort Worth home, the night of Sarah's disappearance, raised alarm bells for Samantha.
There is a video of a man that is across the street from our home on the phone at 3:21 in the morning. And her location goes off at 3:27.
The family immediately filed a missing persons report with the Fort Worth Police Department. I reached out to Fort Worth Police about Sarah's case. In this email, a spokesperson declined an on-camera interview and said investigators from the Missing Persons Unit are considering her an adult runaway. Samantha hired a private investigator who believes Sarah may have been trafficked.
We think she may have been coerced by somebody online who was maybe telling her that she could possibly have a better life somewhere else.
When somebody's missing, time is of the essence. It's precious.
The family got in touch with MMIW Texas Rematriate. MMIW stands for Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and is symbolized by a red handprint.
Nobody prepares for the situation of their relative to go missing, especially a child, like in this situation. We created a flyer that has our logo on it, and we always add their tribe.
Chair Jody Voice Yellowfish says Native American women are often prime targets for human trafficking.
Because of our look, people mistake us for different races all of the time, and that's a plus for a trafficker.
Jody believes missing Indigenous women sometimes don't receive the same attention from police and the media as white women. A Sacramento State University study found 57% of missing women reports in the media are white women. The Sovereign Bodies Institute gathers data on Indigenous people. It found 62% of MMIW cases were never included in missing person databases.
This is our latest flyer. We have increased her reward to $2,000.
Samantha has a message for her daughter and anyone else who may be with her.
Just call somebody, call home. We just need to know that she's okay. We need to hear her voice. And to let her know that we all love her and we miss her.
In Dallas, Dawn White, CBS News, Texas.
Take it in one day at a time.
Recording songs in the brightly lit Platinum Music Complex studios
Honey, I need your love.
brings a sense of belonging to musician Justin Ross.
It's like one big family.
The history buff enjoys the colorful notes of the complex, built in 1975.
I think it's the nostalgia of it.
Writer's block can feel like hell on some days, but Justin can go to his own slice of heaven in solitary confinement.
We are at the original North Richland Hills Police Department jail, which is inside of Platinum Studios.
The imprints of the jail's past remain untouched, from the intake area and visitation rooms to jail cells and the interrogation room.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I can't believe this is here. It is 100% a jail, just like you would see in most towns.
Owner Dwayne Tyree says finding this unusual gem came as a total surprise.
And as I toured the building, I stumbled across this jail.
That's because the building also housed North Richland Hills Municipal Complex until 2016.
We're sitting on 78,000 square feet, so that does make us the largest rehearsal and recording facility in the United States.
Jail cells like this one have been used for several TV shows and dozens of music videos. The musicians say the former jail adds authenticity to their art and helps to keep them locked in. Music isn't Justin's only talent.
We have a television show called Paratheory that's on Paraflix.
The paranormal investigator says some of the former jail's invisible inmates are featured in several episodes.
I would say that what is in this place is definitely haunted. We caught something on film that, out of all the years that I've been doing this, I've never seen before.
I would hear doors shutting, I'd hear footsteps down the hallways, knowing nobody's in this building. What was going through my mind was, somebody get me out of here.
Justin plans to continue hunting ghosts and good tunes here in the future.
I'd love to come back and set up and do an acoustic record.
It's a community of musicians coming together in quite an unlikely location, including the band Cold Case, building their own jailhouse rock. In North Richland Hills, Dawn White, CBS News, Texas.